All right. So let me catch everybody up with what's been going on this morning. Wake up early, watch Sports Center, a little get up, catch the scoop on the draft last night. Went and picked up Mateo and Hank, got to the beach. The Nica Waves boys are here again, absolutely pumping. For whatever reason, I cannot get myself into these waves. Some of the best looking waves I've seen in a long time are just coming right to me, and for whatever reason, I'm not getting into them. Or yeah, I'm not even gonna make any kind of excuses or think about it. The point is, I was not getting these waves, and I was getting very frustrated myself. Frustrated to the point where I threw a little F-bomb, punching the water temper tantrum. I felt really embarrassed afterwards. I went and apologized to everybody that they had to witness that. And then I've been out there this whole time. My battery, that's how long I had not got a wave. My battery was already dying. So I'm like, whatever, I'm going in. I need to take a breather and like come back out after. And then all of a sudden, boom, I get my wave, get barreled, almost not about to make it. My foot's even like coming off the board. And I want to say it was a spit, I don't know, something like thrust me out all of a sudden. My foot landed back on the board. I made it, stoked. I still just came in anyway. Like I said, my battery's about to die. Yeah, actually, when I came out, I was looking at the GoPro like, please, are you still filming? Please tell me you were still filming. Luckily it was, stoking, clicked off, and it was clip number 23, my lucky number. That just like made my morning. Went in, got a breather, thought back out for a second set, wasn't expecting much. I just wanted to go back out in a better mood, say sorry to everybody. And still had fun. Again, Nica Waves crew left, Two Brothers crew shows up, but the wind is starting to swirl. Might be coming onshore here shortly. I hope they get something before it does. But yes, we are stoking. We got our wave after a frustrating start. Lost my temper. Sometimes it's best just to get out. You sometimes, sorry people have to witness it. Stoking now, another day in the life. I don't know why I even get mad. What's there to get mad about? No, I was just getting frustrated at myself for not getting into these waves. I just couldn't, yeah, I was frustrating myself. But me, myself, and I, we worked it out, man. All right, these boys think I'm crazy. We're about to bounce. The wind's trying to switch. It looks like it almost wants to rain. Active, healthy lives. That's what we're trying to get at here. That's what we need to be doing. Staying active, trying our best to be healthy to an extent. And, you know, just having fun and enjoying it. What's so fun about just being lazy and never getting out and doing anything? But there is nothing wrong with having a lazy day every once in a while. Because every once in a while, yes, your body does need to rest. And yes, you do need to take a lazy day. Netflix it out all day Sunday, NFL football or baseball, basketball, whatever you do, NASCAR, or read a book. Yeah, read books. Do people even read books anymore? Yes, like Sundays for me when NFL football is on. That is my day to do nothing except wake up, watch all the pregame shows, start cooking, prepping, whatever. Barbecue and watch games all afternoon into the night. Like, that is my day during the NFL season. It's like, don't talk to me unless you're coming to eat and watch football. Every once in a while, maybe try to sneak in a surf before, but yeah, usually I'll just sit at home all morning and watch the pregame talk, the hype, the drama, the build up, the suspense. Gotta place them bets, man. You know, you gotta place them bets. Nah, I'm just kidding. I am not a gambling man at all. That's one thing I learned early in life, that God said, I guess I'll let you do a lot of things, but gambling is not one of them. All right, yes sir, I can do that for you. Stoking, busy day. Wind's turning on shore. Supposedly we're gonna get rain tonight or tomorrow morning. Everybody's curious. It's super hot. We're stoking. We just pulled up to Jesse, Ryder's Ding Repair, Ryder's Surf Shop. We're gonna check, see if the board's ready. We're on it. Buenas. ¿Todo bien, man?
Excelente.
No pensé a chequear aquí primero, me fui directo por acá. Pero yo vi a Jesse hace mucho tiempo, fue bueno.
Sí.
A verle, en fin, yeah. Yes, gracias. We got it. Alright, yes, stoking. I love when somebody tells you a certain time, a certain day, and like they're on it, and it really is ready that time, that day. Especially here in Nica, that's hard to find, man. Good job, good, went on to those guys. Supposedly tonight, it's the night it could possibly start raining. If not, supposedly tomorrow morning. I'll believe it when I see it. It feels like it, but we'll see, man, we'll see. Oh yes, and news update, breaking news. Surfboard broker, Alex, Surfboard broker, is actually a really good friend of Rick Briggs, Donde X, which is a really good friend of me. And so we've all got to know each other down here in Nicaragua. Like a lot of my relationships and friends with you guys, we've all met down here in Nicaragua. Good vibes, good peoples. We connect, we surf, we're stoking. Back to the point though, they've been talking about it for years, but supposedly right now it is in the process that Surfboard Broker will be opening a new Surfboard Broker Nicaragua. They're expanding always, California, Florida, I think maybe even other places like Australia, I'm not sure, don't quote me. Now Nicaragua. It will make it way easier for us to be getting somewhat decent surfboards here in Nicaragua now at a somewhat decent price. So yes, we are stoking. I wish them the best of luck. I would love to help any way I can, boys. Love y'all, stoked for y'all. Wish y'all the best. Another day in the life amping. Here comes the rain, here comes the rain. No, I'm just kidding. We have our surfboard back, offshore winds are back. There is massive swell hitting Chopu, which means it will be headed this way shortly. It will be trekking across the South Pacific, straight to us here shortly, stoking. We are heading to Managua to the airport to pick up Brendan. He's coming down, last minute strike mission. Hopefully it's gonna be pumping. It's always an adventure, it's always fun. We'll see what happens. We still never got any rain though. It never rained. So many days it seemed like it wanted to so bad. It was so hot, even as onshores before. And then even when the wind switched back offshore, it would still get so hot in the afternoons and so hazy. Just like, looked like it was gonna explode any minute, and it never did. That's all right. We're gonna be entering into May for sure. It's like a definite May. Mid-May into May, it will dump. The rivers will bust. Sandbars will form. June, July, August will just be pumping summer months for all you guys. Stoking, we will see y'all here. We will be getting barreled. Another day in the life. All right, so no, scratch that. We are not going to Managua or to the airport. Brendan had some problems with his vaccine card. Very unfortunate, big bummer. Hopefully it's something he can resolve somewhat quickly. He was coming down a couple days before the swell, so there's still a little window to correct that mistake and still make it here in time for the swell. Hope you can, buddy. Good luck. Another day in the life. We are on the beach. Sunshine, offshore winds. Swell is starting to fill in, or at least this is still our first south pole, so I think the more west from the choke swell is starting tomorrow or the next day. Saw a couple of little slabby ones. We're about to get out there, see what we get ourselves into. And yeah, we're just gonna be on the hunt all day, trying to score. All right, so scratch that. A lot of scratching that this week. I saw some good ones while I was on the beach talking. By the time I got out there, I think it just hit that dead low tide low maybe. I wasn't really getting anything, and I just took it as a sign that it's in the back of my mind. I was thinking to myself to take this gamble and try to go check this kind of little beach slab wave that I scored last year. We're gonna make the gamble, even though I said I'm not a gambling man. As long as money's not involved, we're gonna go try something different. Maybe we score, maybe we get skunked. It's just part of it. And then if we do get skunked, we'll just hit some more definite with the higher tide later. It's not, but you never know if you don't go. I mean, you want to find new waves, surf uncrowded spots. You got to go explore, adventure. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's always an adventure, it's always fun. All right, so we are back at Old Faithful and ran into my old friend Joel. I haven't seen him in years. Stoking, he's got his crew. Conditions are looking challenging here also. Hopefully it gets better as the tide pushes in. We're rallying, we're out there. Wish us luck. Well, we were trying to surf the big Misto Peak. All the swell seemed to be focusing right there. Not in a good way necessarily. There was definitely a lot of swell, but pretty gnar and challenging, like I said. But we gotta try, right? A few minutes into it, big set came. Homeboy beside me had just said, man, these rights are angry. Sure enough, one of those angry rights smoked him. I made it through that one, but I look back and it's like, oh, I feel sorry for that guy. Next one got me. I stood up on the board, dove as deep as I could go. Felt a few jerks, like, sorry board, it was either me or you. And sure enough, lee string through the tail, and I had felt it get stretched out the string yesterday, and I had told myself to change it when I got home last night, and I obviously forgot, and I paid for it today. 2 dings, 1 week. When it rains, it pours. Stoking! But we're pouring Stoked. I love it, always. Coming back, Jesse. Ryder's Ding Repair, we're on the way. But unfortunately for Brendan, after getting denied with the vaccine card situation yesterday, I guess things just kind of unraveled. He realized maybe his last minute decision to do the strike mission, he didn't have everything properly organized. He's not going to be able to make it now, which is a bummer. But as I was on the beach talking, I was able to talk and say hello to Lance from Safari Charters for the first time since he's been back. We've seen each other passing the past couple weeks, but we're all so busy now. And as I was talking to him, because he's one of those guys that is on the internet forecast, he's studying all the charts, all the maps, wind, waves, everything, always, because he's got to for his business, his boats, his fishing, his surfing. And according to him, the next few days, as we get this choke swell, the winds down here are gonna be nuking offshore, like January, February type red flag winds, he's saying. So that is kind of a bummer. We are still gonna get surfed, don't worry. We will find waves. I'm even thinking of maybe we should do a last minute strike mission and head up north. I'm not sure, we'll figure that out. Sending some messages, some friends, just kind of putting out feelers for possible adventure strike mission for the Swell, escape these supposedly nuking winds that Lance was telling me about this morning. Not surf-wise, but road-wise, JJ just gave me a killer nugget of information of a new road that would supposedly make the trek up north even a little shorter. And I think I've seen it, I just never knew what it was. And so I'm gonna have to look it up or Google map it, hopefully find it if we head out. And hopefully, yes, that'll just make our missions even easier. All right, I'm throwing in the towel. The beach breaks just have not been in the spots so far this swell. I tried, but probably should have got some sessions in at some of the points or reefs. Learn from your mistakes. Oh well, you never know if you don't go. So we wanted tubes, we looked for tubes. Sometimes you just don't find the tubes. But yes, we are gonna pull the trigger and head up north. I'll explain more of that in the car when it's not so windy. Stoking. Okay, so swell is pumping. Winds are nuking offshore. Tomorrow I will be hooking up with Brian, who I met through Lance and Safari Charters the other day on the beach. He's gonna be staying here for an extra week, but Lance is booked with a different group, so he's gonna come over and spend another day in the life with me, and we're gonna pull the trigger, make the mission up north. Hopefully he's never been there before, something new for him. It's always an adventure for me. Stoking. Hopefully we find some fun waves. Hopefully I can finally get you some surf clips in this vid, because the swell is pumping, trust me. Just me and my 2 missions weren't so successful the last few days. But hopefully we'll remedy this on the road trip. And yeah, stoking always. Another day in life. Nicaragua, baby. All right, well, scratch that. We've had a lot of scratch that this week. A lot of plans that just don't seem to work out for us. But all good, all good. We have already lost Brian. He met a chick. He's gonna stay behind. He will not be accompanying us on this journey now. Instead, I've recruited my friend Hank. I don't know if Hank's been in these videos yet. He has filmed a couple of the clips that have been in some recent videos. He's new here to Nicaragua. He's getting into videographer, photographer work, working for Jackson of the Mag Rock. And yeah, when we had the opportunities, he's gonna start trying to tag along and film with me. And yes, we're going to kidnap him right now. He's on the mission, and hopefully we're gonna be getting some new angles surf-wise, and hopefully make the videos a little better, and hopefully actually get some good waves. No, always good waves, always good times, good vibes. We're on it, about to grab him, and we are hitting the road. Well, 3rd time's the charm. No Brendan, no Brian, but we got Hank. Welcome, Hank, everybody. We are on it, on a mission, departing now, stoking. All right, we have made it up north. It is hot, it is onshore. We are loving it. There are no nuking offshore winds. Trying to get the crew together. Plans are being made. We're plotting, we're scheming, we're going exploring, hopefully scoring waves, going to places we've never been. Maybe some of y'all have. If you beat me there, cool, respect that. I love that Chris Connor, after 18 years in Nicaragua, can still go surf waves I've never surfed before. That is epic. That will not last too much longer. That's why we gotta do it now. And yes, I gotta get back inside. We got a plot and plan. We're on it. Stay tuned. The adventure continues always.
No, that's awesome.
All right, good morning. We were stoking. I was up this morning packing the truck. The moon was orange and pink, super trippy. It's gray and hazy, crazy. We're going exploring today. My buddies Josh and Gerrit are coming to meet up with us. I got Hank. Hank's gonna be filming. I hooked up with one of the locals, local knowledge, gonna take us around, show us some things I've never seen before. Hopefully we're scoring waves. If not, it's always an adventure. Looking forward to it. We're rallying right now. We're on it, stoking, another day in the life. Josh is up here starting fires and stuff. Look at this. Dude, that thing just caught on fire just out of nowhere. Also, Josh is getting very handyman on us. Look at this nice furniture he's building. The new Lazy Boys, Nicaraguan style. Yeah. Posted up, chilling, waiting on the tide, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. We're styling in the middle of the jungle, middle of nowhere, stoking.